I walk through the shadow of death left to fear. This is a journey through the halls of hell.
Yes people, what is good? I am BA, back once again with another reaction in the Babylon Berlin series. This is episode 6, last episode. We got to see the corrupt, lying police in full effect, trying to turn a kid shooting his police officer father into a way to make the protesters look bad by claiming that it was one of the protesters that had shot a cop. So they're spinning that anti-protester propaganda right now, and it is all completely false. Lotta did a bit of investigating over at Alexi's place, and then later on we met her friend Greta, who has a horrible, it looks like an abortion stitching wound, I wouldn't even call it a scar, who's struggling for money. So Lotta was trying to get her into sex work where she showed Lotta her wound, and so far I just feel so bad for Greta's character. And also of course Svetlana fully double-crossed Alexi, and Alexi managed to escape again by the bullet hitting the book. He's so lucky. We never got to see where he went after that scene, but I know he's somewhere plotting his revenge on this bitch. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. This is Babylon Berlin, Series 1, Episode 6. Let's check it out and see what it's saying to it.
Vom Königsfilm wurde immer nur genau eine einzige Kopie gezogen. Der Bote hat's immer gleich wieder mitgenommen.
Krajewski?
That's right, the progress with Gary in trying to find the film is he's now looking for this courier character.
Nicht verlassen. Was wollen Sie?
Gold des Sorokens.
Oh yeah, we did see Alexi after that scene. He showed up at Octopus Guy's house. Why the fuck is he friends with Octopus Man?
Oh, strecken Sie noch einmal.
Is he now getting tortured by this doctor character? Fucking hell.
Bewegen.
Oh, what a bait and switch, he was fixing him.
Fertig, Edgar.
Danke, Herr Doktor.
Well, at least the doctor also knows how to heal people, I guess. We've only seen him not heal people up to this point.
Ich verspreche Ihnen, das Geschäft wird sich mehr als lohnen für Sie.
I wish we got to hear what the actual deal was. What does this guy want in return of him? Half of the gold or something? And how can Octopus Man help him? He seems like some political blackmailer. What the fuck's he gonna do? He's not ready to fight as part of the resistance. Throwing little bits of frozen octopus at the soldiers. I mean, don't get me wrong, ice hurts, and I'm sure Octopus has probably got something in it that would sting the eye. I take it back, Octopus Man would be an efficient component of the resistance.
Dobre rano, scusi. Good morning. Zeitung gefällig?
If anyone ever wakes me up shoving a newspaper in my face, I don't know how I would respond. Surely nobody wants to wake up and read.
Ich jedenfalls hätte im Gegenzug Karten für die Plumpe. Stadion am Gesundbrunnen. Hertha BSC gegen Holstein Kiel. Huh?
Nice, that'd be a good game. Wonder who won that game. There's probably an actual historical documentation of who won that exact game.
Wie spät ist es?
7.
Gottes Willen.
He ended up fucking the woman who's renting the house out to him. Well, you know, sometimes these things are a matter of convenience. Isn't that guy drawing that picture the fucking spy? Looking all happy on a beautiful day, being a little spy.
Du lookst einfach zu drollig in deinem Swimmingdress. Wo gibt's denn sowas? Ein Teppichhändler?
What a bunch of fucking haters, man. Lotta looked fine in her swimming dress. Who are these random bitches?
Was hab ich gesagt?
10 sächsische Zecherzahlen, 12 tschechische Zechen.
Und ich?
Ah, right, he was showing them his lip reading ability. That's not really keeping yourself covert. That's something a spy would know how to do.
Gemischt an Vierer!
Wir kommen! Wir kommen!
I don't know where this is in Germany, but it looks like such a chilled location. They must have had fun filming on this day.
Massenerschießungen sind ein legitimes Mittel der Revolution.
Sagt wer? Hitler?
Lenin.
Why are they talking about Hitler? I didn't think Hitler was a thing yet. Is Hitler going to come into this fucking show? That'd be crazy if season 5 ends with like World War II. You guys better not be subtly making me watch like a 5-season origin story of like the most horrible Nazi of all time. Is Garion gonna end up committing war crimes or something?
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
It's an old school banger. You can't hate. Put a drum track on that, layer of bass underneath it. Yeah?
Du lässt dem Kommissar den Vortritt, ja? Bitte.
I wonder what's led Gideon here. Is he also just religious? Or is this part of his detective work?
Sprich, mein Sohn. Nach dem ersten ist der zweite Schritt ein leichtes.
Tell that to a guy with 1 foot.
Ich liebe die Frau meines Bruders.
Weiß er davon?
Nein, er ist verschollen.
Is that the woman that Gideon talks to on the phone? His brother's sister? Fucking hell, he's a complicated character.
Ist da noch mehr, mein Sohn?
You might want to make yourself a cup of coffee, Reverend.
Der Chef von der politischen Polizei.
Siehst du? Morgen darf ich mich vorstellen gehen. Jugend.
I hope Greta gets a nice job and makes all the money in the fucking world. I know some boat thieves when I see them.
Hey, du Studentin!
Nee.
I know they're just fucking about, but with her giant stomach stitch, she can't be doing sudden movements like that. I mean, she played it off well, but she's got half a liver hanging out right now.
Hey, was macht ihr denn da? Das ist nicht euer Boot.
Wir sind die Kieler Matrosen.
Fucking told you. I've seen a few boats stolen in my time, and these guys, guilty. Sorry Lotta, only cool swimming costumes allowed. I shouldn't be joining in with the bullies. I don't want to join in with the bullies. Her costume was brilliant. For the first attempt, by a toddler with crayons. Ayo!
Vielleicht haben wir Svea später noch was vor.
Also.
That's how easy it is for women. They don't need to ask. They'll just say, yeah, me and you are fucking later, and the guy will be like, oh, fucking great.
Die Tatsache, dass man sie beschossen hat und die Gefahr, das kann nicht genug betont werden.
If my memory serves me correctly, they were caught in the crossfire from their own side, not from the protesters. Perhaps I got that wrong, but that looked like fucking military-grade equipment being wielded by the police. Fucking hell, I'm finding it hard to gauge this character by episode 6. He just seems like an absolute ball of contradictions right now, Gideon. There are moments where he seems to want to do the right thing, the just thing, then he's got his morphine addiction, then he seems to be working for the wrong people regarding this film, and now he's fallen for his brother's sister. I know it's a lot more complicated than that. If his brother is actually missing, AWOL, dead or whatever, it's not uncommon back in the days for a soldier to be killed at war's wife to be married to another brother of the same family. But I'm assuming in this time they were sort of past that era, so it's kind of fucked up again. And yeah, then he's obviously interested in Lotta as well, and he's fucking the woman at the flat he's renting, so it's like, does he have any loyalty in that department, or what's going on in that department at all? Finding it hard to gauge who this guy is. Shit, this is the household where the woman was shot with friendly fire then.
Und da haben sie geballert. Und tot waren sie.
Oh, that's horrible. So Gideon's been tasked to cover this shit up then. He's not genuinely investigating how the murder happened. He's been tasked with covering this up so it looks better for the police, I guess.
Raus, du Mörder.
Mörder!
Mörder!
Raus!
Raus mit dir! Finger weg!
Yeah, not welcome here anymore, my friend. I guess this is just one of the households where some of the protesters are now using as a little headquarters or something. It looked like there was a lot of them there anyway.
Verehrte Gäste,
German Sir Ian McKellen taking a power stance there.
die Jagd ist die eigentliche Passion des Mannes, neben dem Kriege.
Is this just a hunting party on someone's super rich private estate?
Und den Helden der Schlacht um Heidekrug, Generalmajor Segers.
Ah, that makes sense that he's a World War I hero and shit.
Sie müssen unter allen Umständen verhindern, dass um diesen Zug irgendeine Art von Öffentlichkeit entsteht.
Mein Name steht auf den Frachtpapieren.
Eben.
So does that mean that this guy is Starkin? Because it's Starkin's gold?
Sind der Familie Nissen und besonders ihrer Mutter doch sehr verbunden, dass sie uns ihre Ländereien zur Verfügung stellt.
No, that wasn't the Starkins, the Nisan family or something. So the Nisan family own the trains, but not the contents of the train.
Gut, nur dann haben wir ja noch ein bisschen. Hm?
They should not have put Germany and McKellen next to Train Guy, because Train Guy is surprisingly tall, making Germany and McKellen look less imposing. They should have made him stand on a box for that shot.
Eine etwa 4x6 Meter große rote Fahne. Zeitgleich eröffneten die Kommunisten das Feuer.
I'm so confused. Is the resistance communist? So when he says the communist opened fire, that's him blaming the resistance.
Hallo?
That was an interesting choice by the phone stalker. He could have just went with heavy breathing, but no, this guy's melodic. That's right, that's quite a big clue he still hasn't followed up on yet. And now that it's cut to this estate, I'm thinking this estate looks like the exact type of place that would have one of those paintings in it. I bet this estate is that location.
Ganz besonderes Manöver, das. Ja? Wir nennen es Operation Prangertag.
Sounds cool. If there's no prangers getting tagged, I'm gonna be fucking very disappointed in the operation name, not gonna lie. I don't know what caught Garian's attention there, but if I was him, anytime someone mentions horse right now, I'd be like, what horse? A painting of a horse? A painting of a red horse?
Helmuts Todestag heute. War in meiner Kompanie, ist bei der Schlacht um Zillebeke gefallen.
I'm assuming all these battles they're referring to are World War I battles. Again, I could be so wrong, but it would make sense that a lot of the police in this time period would be made up of former military men.
Bruno? Ich brauche deine Hilfe.
This is the first time he's asked Walter for help the entire season.
Ich muss Krajewski finden. Ist der Schlüssel.
Na dann mal los.
I appreciate that Walter didn't pry too much there. He could have, you know, hardballed him a bit and been like, the key to what? You need to tell me more about all of this if you want my help. But he thought, fuck it, Garian's opening up a little bit, he hasn't done this yet, let me just roll along with him and see what I can find out. It's tough when there's no bowls and you have to heat up your soup by the spoonful. I wouldn't inject the soup though. Unless it's leaking potato.
Wem bringst du das Material, das du aus dem Kopierwerk abholst? Die machen mich platt, Mann!
I mean, you're in a heroin den. Dying of fucking taking loads of heroin. You might as well do something.
Zeit, der nicht.
That's a good point by Walter. If time's on your side, why not use it?
Ach so. Ich dachte, das wäre genau das Richtige. Für euch Flattermänner.
What a backhanded insult that is to Garian. I've got a feeling Walter knows deep down that Garian is the same, so that was definitely him firing shots there. Also, this is gonna work like a charm. Give this dude 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. He's gonna be singing like a canary.
Wenn das rauskommt, dann fliegst du raus, ohne Palaver.
Hältst du mich für einen schlechten Polizisten?
That's cool. Walter letting him know that he does know about his addiction, but he's not gonna tell his superior officers.
Bist der beste Polizist. Ich mein's ernst. Au!
Little bit of a Fight Clubbish scene here.
Der Idiot bist du. Weil du mir nicht vertraut hast.
That's cool, so they're actually going to work as a little bit of a team now. I mean, I don't know how that works with Walter asking Lotta to keep tabs on Garian. Is that still in effect? Man, there is so many bait and switches and double crosses in this show. I hope you guys like getting hit in the head with blocks of ice and getting your eyes infected with small octopus components. Those soldiers gave up real quick. For soldiers. I mean, aren't they supposed to fight to the death? Couple Bugsy Malone looking dudes just took out a unit there. Okay, so this is Alexi getting access to the train. This could be good, but now I'm worried because a few of the soldiers are hiding and not lying down. Someone's gonna get shot in this scene.
Yeah.
Oh no, man, this better not actually have chemicals in it. I hope this guy interrupts them now, because if Alexei opens this shit, he's gonna fucking die. Svetlana swapped the plates. This could be bad.
Weg hier.
Oh, shit. Oh, this has went so bad.
Los, kommt her.
I mean, I don't know what that chemical was, but I know it was so dangerous they were having to use controlled methods to even check these containers for the gold. So is this Alexi dead now after going through all he's went through and survived and shit? Oh my god. Is the same thing gonna happen to Alexi? Oh, that scene went so fucking pear-shaped. I mean, if anyone's gonna survive, I've got faith Alexi might. At least he got pulled out of the room where the gas was being released. Maybe that gave him just enough time to breathe oxygen and survive. I do not know what the gas was. Is he actually still alive? Oh my god. Alexi may be revealed to be an immortal by the end of this show. Wouldn't be bad. It's just like, yeah, the Resistance won. How? Their leader just so happened to be an immortal. Like, what are the chances? But he was the one immortal in the world, so yeah, he single-handedly killed us all, because he can't die.
Hier, Kohlenlunge. Der Mann hat entweder unter Tage gearbeitet.
I'm sitting here smoking a joint right now, but still, that's fucking disgusting to imagine.
Ach du Scheiße. Hilf mal.
Oh shit, are they like sneaking around in here after hours? Are they not allowed to be looking at the corpses? I didn't realise we were actually watching a scene of trainee serial killers here.
Beeil dich, Manni, komm. Los, los, los.
Again, a scene that could potentially end really awkwardly and badly. Babylon Berlin is hitting us with some consecutive, potential, catastrophic ending scenes right now.
Tausendfach habe ich sowas gesehen. Schaut sehr nach einem Gasangriff aus.
Well, that is a very good doctor. Instantly knew what the fuck that was.
Russischer Eisenbahner. Gasangriff. Anhalter Bahnhof.
She must be working on a children's book.
Alle Damen registriert?
Ja.
Meine besten Grüße an den Chef.
There was me thinking Walter was being cool about it. No, he's getting kickbacks from the brothels. To this day, there's got to be cops getting easy kickbacks from brothels and things like that. Such an easy extra bit of money for them to make.
Dann kriegst du auch dein Führungszeugnis.
Na, der Kölner ist es jedenfalls nicht.
What in the fuck is this thing? Right, so she got the thing which I thought looked like, you know, a piece of chewing gum or something. And now we're seeing that you set it on a little thing and drip water through it into a glass. What in the mother of fuck, pardon my German, is that? Oh man, and technically that's like the third time Svetlana has tried to brutally kill Alexei, this time by gas attack. Little backup plan if anyone ever checked that carriage before she got there. It's an old school classic, you can't even hate. Put a little sort of, you know, jazz behind that, add a little flute.
Jesus!
Well, if that was the police station, I guess that goes to show how many of the cops were former military, if they all stood in salute like that. But maybe they weren't all officers, maybe I got that last scene wrong. Okay, and that was episode 6 of season 1 of Babylon Berlin, and I will be back in just a minute with my thoughts on that. So, episode 6 of Babylon Berlin, what did I think of that? Like I was saying during the episode, man, Garian's character is very layered and very human and very contradictory and very realistic because of that, but also very complex, so I don't know where I stand with him or where he stands with his fucking self half of the time. I mean, my god, he has so many things going on in his head, from being away from a woman he loves, and then that being revealed to be his dead or missing brother's wife. Then he's got his morphine addiction to help him with his shakes. Then he's got Lotta working on one case for him while he is working on behalf of the mayor of Cologne, who may or may not be his father, also to get this film back. I mean, shit, talk about being in 50 million directions at once. Like, I love it. It's a really conflicted, complex, layered character. I just don't know whether to root for him or not yet, I guess is my I think. But at least during this episode, him and Walter finally got on the same page. We had their little fight club moment outside the pub where they exchanged punches, and then Walter was like, cool, I'll help you. And from that point, they were on the same page. So I feel like as a team, they're definitely gonna get more done than Garion was working by himself. But yeah, I just can't get over that last scene. First of all, it was cool to see Octopus Man, who I still assume is a bad dude, but at least he's helping Alexi. So they managed to get control of all the soldiers in the train depot. But then the fact that Svetlana swapped the plates on the sides of the carriages came into play, and unfortunately it was yet again Alexi who was doing the opening, so now he's just been hit with a deadly gas. I know he was taken out of the facility, I don't know if he's gonna survive or what, but he looks like the inside of his lungs will be fucked and everything. I'm so surprised he's even still alive now. And I've never wanted a character to survive more than Alexi. He has been through so much shit this season already. Dear God, let this man live. Give him a day on the beach. And then we were also introduced to this other character at his private estate where that military major or general was visiting, and then they were having the conversation privately also about the gold. Now, one thing I'll say is there was an edit during the episode where Garion is inspecting the picture and looking at the red horse again, and then it cut back to that estate, and I feel like that wasn't an editing mistake. It makes sense that an estate would have rooms with fancy paintings on the walls like that, and I feel like that estate is going to come back into this later in this season, and that's going to be the location where the film was filmed. But yeah, what a great series. I had no idea about so far. Like, every single episode has been interesting to me, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. If you've liked this video, click like, subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, ring the bell to be notified as to when they drop. If there's anything you want to talk about, comment down below, and share this around to anyone you think might appreciate it or want to watch these reactions along with us. My Patreon link is down in the description. If you become a patron, you get access to my blog, you get access to these reactions I put on YouTube a month and a half in advance, and you also get access to full-length versions of everything I react to. So consider becoming a patron, it helps me and my channel out so much, and until next time, I have been BA, peace.